Welcome to today's presentation on safeguarding personal data and security in the digital age. In an era of rapid technological advancement, the protection of personal information has become increasingly vital. Today, we'll explore the challenges and solutions surrounding privacy and security in the digital age. Introduction. As technology continues to advance at an unprecedented pace, the prominence of privacy and security issues underscores the urgent need for comprehensive strategies to protect personal information and mitigate potential risks. In this presentation, we will explore the evolving landscape of privacy and security, examine ethical considerations, and conduct a comparative analysis of data protection regulations across different countries. By the end of this presentation, I hope to shed light on the complexities of privacy and security in the digital era and emphasize the importance of safeguarding personal information in an increasingly interconnected world. Let's begin our journey into the realm of digital privacy and security. Background of privacy and security in the digital age. The digital age has ushered an unprecedented era of connectivity and convenience, but it has also brought about a host of challenges when it comes to protecting personal information. With the proliferation of internet-connected devices and the exponential growth of digital data, individuals are more vulnerable than ever to exploitation by cybercriminals and malicious actors. The Cambridge Analytica scandal, for instance, exposed the extent to which personal data on social media platforms like Facebook can be harvested and misused without consent for political purposes. This incident underscores the urgent need for robust data protection measures and comprehensive strategies to safeguard personal information in the digital realm. Furthermore, the deployment of surveillance technologies such as facial recognition poses significant legal and ethical dilemmas. The American Civil Liberties Union lawsuit against the FBI over the use of facial recognition technologies highlights concerns about privacy rights and potential for misuse. Without clear frameworks and safeguards in place, these technologies have the potential to infringe upon individuals' privacy rights and make everyone vulnerable to security breaches. As such, it is imperative that we establish solid frameworks and ethical guidelines to govern the deployment of surveillance technologies and protect individuals' privacy rights in the digital age. Current landscape of privacy and security. The current landscape of privacy and security is fraught with challenges and risks, as evidenced by the recent surge in ransomware attacks and cyber threats. Ransomware attacks, in particular, have become increasingly prevalent and sophisticated, targeting individuals, businesses, and critical infrastructures alike. The Colonial Pipeline cyber attack, which disrupted supplies along the East Coast, serves as a stark reminder of the vulnerability of our infrastructures to cyber threats. These attacks not only pose significant economic and operational risks, but they also underscore the urgent need for comprehensive strategies to safeguard personal information and mitigate potential cyber risks effectively. In response to these challenges, there has been a concerted global effort to address emerging cyber threats and enhance cybersecurity measures. International alliances and partnerships have been formed to collaborate on cybersecurity initiatives to share threat intelligence, enabling a more coordinated and effective response to cyber attacks. However, more needs to be done to strengthen our cybersecurity posture and protect personal information in an increasingly interconnected world. It is imperative that we continue to invest in cybersecurity capabilities and adopt proactive measures to mitigate cyber risks and safeguard personal information from evolving threats. Ethical analysis. Now, let's dive into the ethical considerations surrounding privacy and security in the digital realm. One prominent ethical framework applied to this context is the utilitarian approach, which aims to maximize overall societal welfare while minimizing harm to individuals. Within this framework, certain security and privacy protocols are deemed ethical if they result in an increase of societal welfare. For instance, encryption protocols play a vital role in safeguarding personal data by ensuring its security and making it inaccessible to unauthorized users. By adapting encryption, organizations can enhance individuals' trust and confidence in digital transactions, thereby promoting societal welfare. However, the utilitarian approach also requires careful considerations of the potential risks and benefits associated with privacy and security policies. As emerging technologies such as facial recognition and predictive analytical continues to advance, policymakers must weigh the potential benefits of these technologies against their potential harms. By adopting an evidence-based approach and prioritizing measures that maximize overall societal welfare while minimizing severe consequences, policymakers can navigate the ethical complexities of privacy and security in the digital age. This underscores the importance of balancing ethical consideration with the advancement of technologies to ensure a more secure, trustworthy digital environment for all. Utilitarian approach to privacy and security. Moving forward, let's explore the utilitarian approach to privacy and security in more detail. This ethical framework emphasizes the importance of maximizing societal welfare while minimizing harms to individuals, providing valuable insights into the ethical considerations surrounding privacy and security protocols. One pertinent example with this framework is the use of tracing apps during the COVID-19 pandemic. While these apps raise concerns about the collection of personal data, proponents argue that the benefits of tracking personal information, such as identifying outbreaks and saving lives, outweigh the privacy risks. From a utilitarian perspective, the implementation of these apps can be justified as they contribute to the greater good by curbing the spread of the virus and protecting public health. Moreover, the utilitarian approach advocates for the evidence-based decision-making and risk assessment in the privacy and security policies. Moreover, the utilitarian approach advocates for evidence-based decision-making and risk assessment in privacy and security policies. As technology continues to evolve, policymakers must carefully evaluate the potential benefits and harms of emerging technologies, such as facial recognition and predictive analytics. By prioritizing measures that maximize societal welfare while minimizing adverse consequences, policymakers can navigate the ethical complexities of privacy and security in the digital age effectively. This approach underscores the importance of balancing ethical considerations with technological advancements to ensure the well-being and security of individuals in an increasingly digitized world. Global analysis. Now, let's turn our attention to a comparative analysis of the data protection regulation on a global scale. One notable framework is the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, implemented by the European Union. This landmark legislation sets stringent standards for the collection, storage, and processing of personal data, granting individuals greater control over their own information by explicitly requiring consent for data processing and imposing consequences for non-compliance. The GDPR aims to enhance privacy protection and foster trust in digital transactions within the European Union. Start of the second paragraph. Conversely, the United States lacks a unified data protection law, resulting in a patchwork of state-level regulations. Conversely, the United States lacks a unified data protection law, resulting in a patchwork of state-level regulations. Despite this, some states have taken proactive steps to address privacy concerns. For instance, the California Consumer Privacy Act, CCPA, empowers residents with the right to know what data is being collected about them and the ability to opt out of data sharing practices they disagree with. This represents a significant step towards enhancing data privacy protections at the state level. Although the absence of comprehensive federal legislation, by examining these contrasting regulatory approaches, we gain a deeper understanding of the global landscape of privacy and security, highlighting the need of comprehensive strategies to protect personal information in an interconnected world. Conclusion. In conclusion, safeguarding personal data in the digital age requires a multifaceted approach involving technological innovation, ethical consideration, and global collaboration. By prioritizing data protection measures, we can create a safer and more secure digital environment for all. Thank you for your attention, and let's work together to protect our privacy and security in an ever-evolving technological landscape.